I guess the best way to describe it is that the parade of horribles that started in January has continued, and it's only getting worse. Let me give you a picture of what is happening over the country. Temporary protected status, which is usually given to populations that are facing natural disaster or some kind of national crisis, has been eliminated, done away with for people for nationals from Sudan, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. So what that means is those people who are currently in the United States from those countries with temporary protected status, they now are going to have to go back to their home countries. Coming up next are temporary protected status nationals from Haiti, El Salvador, and Honduras. And we're doing a lot of advocacy to try to make sure that status is protected. There are 60 local law enforcement agencies in 18 states that can now carry out local immigration enforcement under a program called 287G. And what the Department of Homeland Security has been doing is going around the country and really aggressively selling this 287G program. And under the 287G program, if a police force signs up for it, then you can, the Department of Homeland Security, ICE, will come and do a training for local law enforcement officers, and then they get a certification, and that authorizes them to carry out immigration enforcement in their locality. So if, for example, the New Haven Police Department, and let me just be clear, they're not planning to do so, but if the New Haven Police Department signed up for 287G and they went through the program, that means that anybody in New Haven could be stopped and they could be asked about their immigration status, and if they're not legally in the country, they could be subject to deportation proceedings. So arrest and detention, and eventually deportation. ICE has made 43% more arrests this year than in the prior year. And the largest number of people who've been arrested are people with no criminal histories. That's the biggest distinction. There's something called Operation Safe Cities that was launched by Immigration and Customs Enforcement a few weeks ago. And this program only targets sanctuary jurisdictions. And so under Operation Safe Cities, ICE went to Baltimore, they went to Cook County, Illinois, Denver, Los Angeles, New York, Philadelphia, Seattle, Santa Clara County, California, Washington, D.C., and Massachusetts. Now, these are all jurisdictions that have welcoming policies towards immigration, and ICE chose to punish them by conducting raids. And by the time they were done, they had taken away nearly 500 people. It's only a matter of time before ICE comes to carry out raids in our state.